You may have shopped at Costco for years, but there are secrets inside the warehouse that more than 90% of shoppers, especially older customers, have no ideas about. Those price tags that look random are actually hiding deep discount codes. The meat counter has a keyword that can get you cheaper cuts. And there are benefits Costco never advertises because they save you too much money. By understanding just a few of the secrets below, the amount you keep each month can easily increase by hundreds of dollars without changing your shopping habits. Today, you'll see what most members have been missing for years. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. Date codes on fresh products. When buying fresh food at Costco, most people look only at the large printed expiration date and completely overlook something far more important: the internal production date code. This is the code employees use to rotate stock, but regular shoppers rarely notice it. For items like packaged salads, bread, sushi, pre-cut meat, or fruit trays, a difference of just 1 to 2 days can determine freshness, crispness, and how long it actually lasts once you bring it home. Some warehouses use weekly or batch-based codes, often printed small in a corner of the label or on the edge of the tray. If you look closely, you'll notice that the trays placed in the back are often much fresher than the ones sitting in front. There's nothing wrong with asking to check the trays behind. Longtime members do this regularly to get the freshest batch, especially for items that spoil quickly like mixed salads, baguettes, and raw meat. The benefit of understanding date codes is huge. You avoid accidentally buying products that will decline in quality within a day or two, even though the printed expiration date is still far away. For households with smaller consumption patterns, this not only reduces food waste, but also saves a meaningful amount each week. 2. Built-in extended warranty for electronics. When people buy electronics at Costco, they usually focus on the price and the 90-day return window, but often overlook a bonus benefit with significant value: an automatic 1-year extended warranty. No sign-ups, no service plans. The moment you buy the product, you already have longer coverage than at most other retailers. This matters especially for items prone to issues after the first year, such as TVs, laptops, monitors, cameras, or tablets. At other stores, you'd need to buy an extended warranty just to get the same level of protection. At Costco, this extra coverage activates automatically using your membership purchase history, so you never have to worry about losing paperwork or forgetting to register. That's far longer protection than most traditional retailers provide. Most members don't know this because Costco doesn't advertise it heavily, but once you understand and use it, you significantly reduce your financial risk if the product develops issues after the standard warranty expires. 3. Decoding Costco price tags. Many people shop at Costco every week without realizing that the price tags aren't random. Every number has a meaning, and once you understand them, you'll know which items are true deals and which ones are simply regular stock. The first rule: prices ending in .97 represent real markdowns, not temporary sales. These are items the warehouse wants to clear out quickly, and the discounts are often deeper than shoppers expect. Another group is .49 and 79. These are not clearance prices but manufacturer deals. Costco negotiates a lower price and passes the entire savings to the customer without posting big signs. For essentials or repeat purchase items, these codes are worth paying attention to. If you see .00 or .8, this could indicate a display model, an open box return in like-new condition, or the final remaining batch of a product. You should check the condition carefully, but the price is usually much lower than the original. And finally, the most important symbol, the asterisk. In the upper right corner of the price tag, when it appears, it means the product will not be restocked. If it's something you like or you're waiting for a further discount, you should decide quickly, because once it's gone, there won't be another batch. 4. The chub trick at the meat counter. Many shoppers at the Costco meat counter simply grab the prepackaged trays of ground beef, assuming that's the only option. But in reality, you can get higher quality ground meat for a lower price with just one simple question. Do you have chub? A chub is a tube of original ground beef that hasn't been mixed with extra trimmings. When Costco packs meat into trays, they often blend in additional fat trimmings to reach a 12–15% fat ratio. This makes the meat richer, but also more expensive. If you ask for chub directly, you'll get leaner ground beef with a lower fat percentage, and it's usually significantly cheaper per pound. This benefits anyone who wants healthier meat and those who want better value. Leaner beef shrinks less when cooked, meaning you get more actual protein per pound. The important thing is that chubs are not displayed for customers, which is why most people don't know to ask for them. But the meat department staff are used to this request and will bring it out from the processing area. For families who regularly buy ground beef for spaghetti, burgers, chili, or weekly cooking, the yearly savings can be substantial. If you buy in bulk, you can portion the meat into 1 to 2 pound packs and freeze them. This keeps the quality high and helps you avoid buying higher fat, higher price trays just for convenience. 5. Costco Wedding Registry. Most people think of Costco as a place for bulk groceries and household goods, but few know they also offer a wedding registry for couples preparing to get married. This option is becoming more popular as wedding costs skyrocket and younger couples prefer practical gifts to start their new life. Costco's registry allows them to build a list that includes kitchenware, electronics, small furniture, home tools, flowers, and even wedding cakes. The most notable advantage? Gift givers do not need a Costco membership to purchase items from the registry. This makes gifting easier and still allows them to access Costco's typically lower prices compared to traditional retailers. Older relatives, grandparents, aunts, uncles also save significantly when giving meaningful gifts without going over budget. The registry also supports flexible gifting options like contributing to a goal-based fund, such as a honeymoon fund or a house savings fund. Couples can customize their list according to their needs, avoiding decor gifts they don't want or duplicates they don't need. Thanks to lower prices and practical products, Costco's wedding registry helps both gift givers and recipients maximize value without sacrificing quality. For families seeking a budget-friendly yet meaningful gift solution, it's a surprisingly smart option. Like the video if this surprised you. 6. Hidden batch discounts at the warehouse. One of the least known Costco hacks is the existence of batch-specific discounts, price reductions that apply only to a particular pallet or batch, not the entire shelf. This happens when Costco is preparing to switch to a new model, change suppliers, or simply wants to clear the remaining units of an older batch. And because these aren't official promotions, Costco doesn't post signs or update the shelf price. As a result, you may see the exact same product priced differently when scanned. One pallet at the front might show the regular price, while another pallet in the back or off to the side scans at 5% to 20% lower. This happens more often during seasonal transitions or when Costco receives a new shipment at a better cost. A simple way to take advantage of this hidden pricing is to scan items at the price check machines inside the warehouse. Or ask an employee to scan the barcode for the box you're holding. If a product is stacked across multiple pallets or layers, try checking several of them. Sometimes the difference is big, and it feels like a lucky win for anyone who knows to look. 7. The best time to shop at Costco. The time you walk into Costco has a huge impact on your experience and on how much you spend. Many people go on weekends out of convenience, but that's actually the worst time. The warehouse is packed, price tags are harder to read, samples run out quickly, and rotisserie chickens often sell out early. When the store is crowded, you get tired faster, overlook good deals, and find it harder to get help from employees. That's why choosing the right shopping time is one of the top tricks longtime members swear by. The ideal window is usually Tuesday to Thursday, around 3 to 4 p.m. This is after the lunch rush, when the crowd thins out. Employees have already restocked shelves, making it easier for you to read price codes, spot markdowns, and check for newly arrived batches. Popular items like meat, produce, bread, and seasonal products are also easier to pick without having to compete with a crowd. Early weekday mornings, especially the first 30 minutes after opening, are also great for a calm shopping experience. You won't struggle for parking, carts won't jam up, and employees will be more available to help lift heavy items or guide you to specific sections. Avoiding peak hours doesn't just make the trip more relaxing. It reduces the risk of rushed decisions, missing markdowns, or accidentally grabbing older batches because you didn't have time to check. When you shop at Costco at the right time, you fully maximize the benefits of warehouse buying without the stress of crowds. Flexible return policy. One of Costco's greatest advantages is its extremely generous return policy, which makes buying the wrong thing almost impossible. Not every store allows you to take home a product, try it, and bring it back with no complicated explanation. For many shoppers, especially older members or those watching their finances carefully, being able to try risk-free is a major benefit. Costco allows returns on most items, from packaged food and clothing to home goods and high-value electronics. You don't need to keep receipts because all purchases are tracked through your membership. If you buy something expensive but realize after a few weeks that it doesn't suit your needs, you can still bring it back for a full refund. This encourages shoppers to try new products without the fear of wasting money. However, Costco does enforce certain rules to maintain fairness. Electronics and large appliances have a 90-day return window. Special items such as diamonds, alcohol, or custom orders have stricter guidelines. Costco also monitors return patterns. If a membership account shows unusually frequent returns, they may review the account to prevent abuse. Even with these limits, Costco's return policy is still one of the most generous in all of retail. This flexibility gives shoppers confidence, especially when purchasing big-ticket items or trying something new. Executive membership, 2% rewards. Many people see the high price of the executive membership and assume it's just Costco's way of charging extra. But in reality, if you shop regularly, especially for groceries, medications, gas, and the occasional large purchase, the 2% reward can easily exceed the upgrade cost. The key point is that the 2% applies to most categories inside the warehouse. If your household spends a few $100s per month, which many families already do, you can earn back most or even all of the difference between the standard and executive plans. For seniors or large families who frequently buy food, vitamins, household supplies, and gas at Costco, annual rewards can reach hundreds of dollars. Another advantage is Costco's make-up guarantee. If your yearly reward doesn't cover the upgrade cost, they will refund the difference. This makes the executive membership almost risk-free for anyone with consistent shopping habits. Costco gas stations, consistent savings. For many members, Costco's gas stations are the most visible way to earn back the cost of membership. With fuel prices constantly fluctuating, having a reliable place where gas is consistently cheaper by several dozen cents per gallon is a major advantage. If you fill up your tank weekly, your annual savings can equal or even surpass the membership fee, even if you rarely shop inside the warehouse. What makes Costco gas appealing isn't just the price. The fuel meets top-tier standards, meaning it contains higher levels of detergent additives than the industry minimum. For newer vehicles or older cars with accumulated wear, cleaner fuel helps reduce carbon buildup in injectors and keeps the engine running more smoothly, potentially lowering long-term maintenance costs. Costco keeps prices low by optimizing nearly every step of the process. They purchase fuel in massive volumes, reduce transaction costs by limiting accepted payment methods, and keep profit margins extremely small. In return, the gas stations draw large numbers of members to the warehouse, boosting overall sales. Emergency preparedness kits. When walking through Costco's seasonal section, many people focus on camping gear or household tools. but overlook a very important category: emergency preparedness kits. These aren't ordinary food boxes. They're long-term survival kits designed for power outages, major storms, supply shortages, or unexpected natural disasters. Most kits have a shelf life of 20 to 30 years, meaning you buy them once and store them without constant monitoring. The contents are surprisingly comprehensive: freeze-dried meals, powdered milk, dehydrated vegetables, and high-calorie items like grains and soups. Their strength lies in stability and the ability to feed a family for weeks or even months, depending on the size of the kit. In emergencies, having safe, ready-to-use food drastically reduces stress and eliminates the need to scramble for supplies when stores are already overwhelmed. While the upfront price may seem high, the cost becomes very reasonable when divided by the number of days and calories provided, often cheaper than regular meals. Hidden services. Many shoppers think Costco is only good for groceries and household goods, but in reality, some of its best value comes from hidden services that many members overlook. The first is Costco Travel. Booking cruises, hotels, or rental cars through this platform often results in prices significantly lower than booking directly. Another service with substantial value is home and auto insurance through Costco's partner providers. These plans tend to have highly competitive premiums because Costco negotiates special pricing for members. For retirees or families looking to reduce monthly fixed costs, switching to a Costco-affiliated insurance plan can generate meaningful savings. Health-related services are also a major advantage, especially for older adults: eye exams, hearing tests, and the pharmacy. Costco Optical offers eye exams at prices lower than most private clinics, while their hearing centers provide screenings either free or at very low cost. Costco Pharmacy is also known for prescription medications that are significantly cheaper than at many other retailers. And an important detail: you don't need a membership to use the pharmacy, a benefit most people don't realize. Price adjustment refunds. One of the most overlooked money-saving tricks at Costco is the right to receive a refund if an item you bought goes on sale within 30 days. Many members notice that something they purchased recently has been marked down, but feel hesitant to ask, or assume it's just bad luck. In reality, Costco makes price adjustments extremely simple and does not require you to return the item. Just bring your receipt to the customer service desk or submit a request online, and the price difference will be refunded quickly. This trick is especially useful for electronics, kitchen appliances, seasonal clothing, home goods, and any product whose price changes with new shipments. For high-value items, a single price adjustment can save you anywhere from tens to over $100. It's money many people unknowingly leave on the table simply because they don't check prices after buying. To make the most of this benefit, keep your receipts for at least 30 days. Store them in an envelope or a drawer, or simply take photos and save them on your phone. Each time you return to Costco, glance at the prices of items you purchased recently. If they've dropped, it only takes a few minutes to file the request and get your money back. Understanding how to use price codes, timing your shopping trips, maximizing rewards, and taking advantage of Costco's hidden services helps you control your spending without drastically changing your habits. Once you understand how the system works, you'll pick fresher products, get better deals, and avoid unnecessary waste. Which part of this video surprised you the most?